God's people, it's a wonderful time in your space again. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to invade your space again. This is Higher Thoughts. The word and the thought I'll be sharing with you today is what other help? What other help? Right now, somebody looking at me, I have been sent to you by the Almighty God, the creator of the heaven and the earth. Right now, you have taken the decision to give up on God. You have waited for God's help so long that you are tired. You said in your heart, you proposed in your heart, you've made up your mind to help God. Man is not created to help God. You cannot help God. Jesus said, if these people refuse to praise me, I will raise stones. I will raise stones to do what they are meant to do. Man is not created to help God. God created man so that man can be helped, so that God can help man. Man cannot be independent of himself, even though we have every ability, we have every talent, we have every deposit of God to be on our own. You have the willpower to choose whatever you want to choose. God cannot stop man from choosing whatever they want to choose. And that is the real proof of love. Love, the real proof of love is when you have a choice not to love. Let me say that again. The real proof of love is when you have a choice, an alternative not to love. Your proof of love is when you choose to love. In spite, despite of the opportunity you have to hate. But you choose to love. That is the real proof of love. So God cannot stop man from choosing whatever man wants to choose, because man has been created after his likeness. You have a power of choice. You can choose. You can reason. You can determine the course of your life, even though it is not given to man to order his own steps. That is God's power. That is God's responsibility to direct our path. So man will forever need help from God. God will never need the help of man. Man can make himself available to be used of God, to fulfill the purpose of God, but God will never require the help of man. He will never. He doesn't need your help. Now, let's take a look at someone who helped God. Abraham helped God in the book of Genesis. Abraham helped God, and the result of the help he rendered towards God is what we see in the Middle East today. The children of Ishmael, they will forever have their hands against the children of the promise. Forever. Until Jesus comes back. Chaos, problem, war, hatred, all manner of vices. When you try to help God, you are doing yourself a great disservice. So I have been sent to someone right now, and you are looking at me, you had the opportunity to stumble on this video. Don't help God. The waiting he has put you into, God is teaching you patience. Because before every perfection, patience must be in place. Patience is the only tool that brings perfection. For that expectation, for that desire in your heart, your patience is being put to test. Patience is being displayed now. God withheld the answer to that prayer, fulfillment of that desire, having waited on him, because your patience must be given the space to perfect what God is doing in your life. I have been there. I know what it means to wait. I now know what it means not to help God. Because trying to help God is a regret of eternal regret. And I pray you will never regret. So it's better to wait on God than to help him. That is the thought for today. Think about it. Turn around. Change your mind. Enjoy your time of waiting on God. He will perfect all that concerns you. He makes all things beautiful in its own time. He makes all things beautiful for you in his own time. All things under heaven has its own time. Timing matters. Concentrate on God building his character in you while you wait for the promise. While you wait that your expectation will be fulfilled. While you wait that your desire. Now, come to think about it. I've said it over and over again. I will say it again to you. Every desire you have is like the tip of the iceberg compared to what God has underneath that is hidden, secret, that is hidden for you. You don't find gold on the surface. To find gold, you must dig deep. You must dig deep to find it. So every good thing is hidden in God. Every good thing is hidden in God. So God wants you to search. He wants you to wait for him. He wants you to dig deep into him. And when you are digging, you are being trained. He's rotting, he's working his character into you. He's rubbing on you, his character, his person. That is the first thing God wants every man to become. Become like him. That is the ultimate that God wants. That is the ultimate. He wants us to be like him. Once we can be like him, everything will answer to us. Automatically, everything will answer to us. But it's unfortunate, many people run after what God can give and we neglect being like God. His character, his person. That is his desire. You can't help God. You cannot. Stop struggling. Stop trying. Rest in him. Trust in him. Cast all your burden upon him. Because he cares for you more than you care for yourself. You don't know the number of the hair on your head, but God knows. None will fall to the ground except he understands, except he knows. None. So you don't need to worry. You don't need to once you have prayed and you have decided to wait on him, let him perfect what he has started. He does not start what he has not finished. He is the beginning and he is the end. He will never start what he has not finished. For him to have started is a proof that there's a finish point. He has already finished it. Mind you, over 2,000 years ago on the cross of Calvary, Jesus finished all. The last word he said before he breathed the last breath was, "It is finished." Every of your trouble, every of your desire, everything that you might even think of, much more than you could ever ask or think, the Lord is able to do for you. He has finished them. Wait on him. Don't help him. Again, I say, do not help God, and he will perfect all that concerns you. I believe this has blessed you, and if I bless you, please share with someone, and let us all together come to the place of one mind, the same mind of Christ, so that the thought that is in him will be the thought in us, and we can enjoy all that he has freely given to us. God bless you. Till we meet again on the next video, remain blessed. Thank you for your time.